EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And off we go from Lambeau. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, Park.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Packers nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. 12 yards there and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on
on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Aaron credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. They find some open field here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and...
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Quarter with the score, Bengals 7, Packers nothing.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
57, Mike, 57.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers connecting with Equinemius St. Brown. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. He absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Cincinnati.
Now Burrow on first down. There's a short one caught by Uzama. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To the air again, Burrow. Got a man open, it's Ross. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Taken down.
Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. From midfield now, Burrow throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
First down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. On the screen, Bernard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Bernard.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
At the Packers' 13-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
They can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
For the point after.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 14-7.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got the him set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it's scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
For John Ross, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Tyler Ervin back deep. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Down, Cincinnati.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now Mixon. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
He's across.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Burrow. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
At the Packers' 32-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And Burrow going to throw again. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Burrow will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow. Being chased out left. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Randy Bullock on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. 3 bucks.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers able to find Allen Lazard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
56 for Mike, boy, 56. Check 56. Hey, tight down. There you go.
Rodgers to throw once more. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Adams. That catch good for only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Rodgers again now. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
23-yard line.
Let's go, deep tight. 50 seconds.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already.
Back one. 57, Mike, 57. Three bud. 57 the mark. 57 the mark.
On first down, it's Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout
1 yard
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw is Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Fourth down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Bengals will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
The Bengal ball carrier.
First-round pick Jair Alexander making the tackle.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Third down.
Here we go with Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Mixon with a first down carry. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
On the carry. Zadarius Smith on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line. Today's final score.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed.